then we may be so much worried. The presidential podium could have been phony, it could have been dummied and placed somewhere in the background, giving the same thing as if it were the real presidential podium. So these things, I'm not very much worried. If the security is tight, let me give you an experience I had. The first time I decided to visit Pentagon, a friend of mine was taking me there. And I thought it was a huge security area where, you will not be allowed an inch close to the building. I bet anybody who has been there will tell you that, the security is tight in the sense that nobody is minding you as you enter, where you go in and whatnot, unless you want to be taken for an excursion. But you could be entering until the security, what we call it, automatic security, will be telling you things like that. So let us not think that we are that too loose. My worry is that, yes, there are times I have seen things which I don't think are good for our security, where people are lax, the security persons who are placed there, the forward-present persons, who may be lax and people can go through and things like that and do whatever they want to do. These are the things we should be concerned about. We should place persons who really are security conscious rather than persons who may be staying there, sitting down there and asking for some 5 cities, 10 cities, and people just walk through and that kind of thing. These are my worries. And not only the presidency. There are several areas. I've spoken about Akosombo, for example, before. We don't have a garrison over there manning this very important center of gravity of Ghana. If anybody wants to harm Ghana, it is not the presidency, I tell you. If I want to harm Ghana, I'm a psychopath, or I hate Ghana and I want to hate Ghana, forget about the presidency. Why? Because even though it is important, God forbid, if anybody kills Nana Akufo-Addo today, within 10 seconds, there is another president. So it doesn't bring any serious problem. But there are other security facilities we should be very careful about, like Akosombo. If anybody drops a 1 kiloton bomb right in Akosombo, the whole of Ghana is dead. But we don't have a garrison there guarding Akosombo, So even though we must be very much worried about how people flux into areas like the Jubilee House, we must equally be concerned about areas that can kill Ghana within a second.